Let's see, how do I check whether it works? No, that's not it. Bear with me. Does it say that I'm live somewhere? Yes, I'm live now. Yoo-hoo! Okay. Yes, I'm live now. Ooh, there's echo. Okay. Let me mute this. Okay, so that should be good. Well, so welcome. So I unlocked a few days ago. Well, actually, I went on vacation in the meantime, but I unlocked the Kul-Tiran race, and then I made five of them. Also, just recently got that. Like, I spent the best part of today getting that awesome mount that I want to show you guys. It was really one of the somewhat most painful things I've done on World of Warcraft so far. It's where is it? It is the Lucid Nightmare. Yes, this mount is just gorgeous. I don't know, it might not look so good on the Kul-Tiran, because the Kul-Tiran are, yeah, it doesn't doesn't look very good on the Kul-Tiran. Well, it works very well on a Void Elf. Maybe I should show you that. Which one is my Void Elf? I think it's on this guy. So I don't know if the stream is really... Why is the stream not looking very good? Settings, auto... No, it does. It can look good if I put it in 1080p, right? Let me know, guys. I'm just trying this out. Current resolution. Okay. Yeah, it does look okay. Okay, so that's good. So anyway, let me change that to just something really easy, so I don't consume too many resources on my computer. I'll just check that. So my GPU is fine. I have five World of Warcraft running. Memory is doing well. CPU is not saturated. Network, I would expect this to be higher somehow. Like the upstream should be higher, but looks like it's not somehow. That's fine, I guess. Okay, so we're good to go. And please do give feedback if anything, the sound is not good, anything. So yes, so what I wanted to show you was this mount, but let me show it to you on a slightly better looking character, which is not this one. So it would be on 3, no, it should be on 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, yes. So I'm using Iceboxer to stream. It's a software that does software broadcasting between the different windows. It's kind of convenient. I've been using this for years. I used to use some free software, but I now pay for this subscription. I've been paying for a while. And it works really well. So let me show you this. So this is my Void Elf. So as you can see, she has the heritage armor set from leveling all the way from the starting 20 all the way to 110 without boost or anything. So here she is. And I think this mount and this pet and this so you have that little pet void shardling, make for a really really awesome combination. Let me remove the UI. Yes. So on the Kul-Tirans, I kind of like, to be honest, kind of fat, a bit like me. So that mount doesn't look so good, but on the Void Elf, it just looks amazing. I think amazingly gorgeous. So to do this, you have to do on the Warhead. There's a guide for the Lucid Nightmare, kind of unicorn, shadowy. So it's perfect color combination. Yeah, it was it was really painful. It took me way too many hours to get the maze part done. But now I'm glad I have it. Okay, so anyway, this is not about the mount, so let's get back to leveling our Kul-Tirans. So we switch back to the team. The team consists of those guys. So I have one warrior, who's the lead. This guy. So we're leading with the warrior. That way we can queue for dungeons with the warrior, and then we have 3 shamans. They are all spec elemental, so I haven't had yet to need an actual restore shaman, because 3 elementals, just doing a few healing streams is enough. I have a macro for that, so you can see like on one of the chamois. I just have a fairly simple macro that says I'm gonna target the party one, which is the tank, the lead, and cast the healing surge. So when I hit that key 7, that's what happens. Anyway, so let's do an instance. Because we can. So each time I do an instance, I have to remember to switch back. Like WoW is gonna automatically switch one of my chamois, like ATS1 as the Kul-Tiran Shaman one, as the healer, and change its spec, and then I have to change it back. And if I forget, then the beginning of the instance is a bit hectic. So let's go ahead. Let me show you what we've done so far. So those guys are like level 35, so I got 15 levels done. We basically did only dungeons. That's the only thing that we did. Well, my achievements are are from 2008 when I started playing, but anyway, when they started to have achievements, I should say. So we won't see, but we did pretty much all the yeah, we did Dead Mines, we did Ragefire Chasm, we did Shadowfang Keep. I have a French accent, by the way, in case you did not notice, so pardon my French. We did Wailing Cavern, which is not fun. We did Black Fathom Deep, we did Stockade, we did Gnomeragon, which is also not fun. And we did one of those, and then we did Maraudon, and we did Reserve and Crawl recently. So let's see what we get. So we decide to do the random one, but we have a party of 5, we have all the roles. So, as you can see, we're ready to go. I'm gonna broadcast the clicking on OK, and then we're all inside some part of Maraudon, which I forgot which one it is, and we'll find out. Okay, so as I mentioned, we'll change this guy from elemental to restore. I'm switching it back. Okay, I use that pay for that add-on that's called Zigoto. It's pretty good. And we're inside Maraudon. I don't know if we're inside the right Maraudon. No, this is false for Cavern, so it's the wrong Maraudon in the guide. We are doing this one. Let me see if anyone is around. Nope. How do I see if anyone's watching this? I don't know. Anyway, do ask questions if you're seeing this. I'll catch the next stream and ask some questions. The current frame rate is too high. What? Please set the frame rate to 30 FPS or less. That's what I should be doing. Stream status 1080p. Interesting. Why is it saying that? Because it is set to... I'm using just the default settings. I mean, I just have an overlay on top of the GeForce settings. I should probably get something better or more specialized. But yeah, it says 30 FPS there. So I don't know why the Google thing is complaining about the frame rate. But anyway. Okay, so that works. So let me get back to my stream there. Where's that? Where am I? Apologize, YouTube, getting back. My channel. Live now. Yeah, so please ask any questions you may want. Okay, let's get going. Okay, so we lead with the warrior. Let's just kind of preview what happens when I do 7. What happens is 2 of the shamans are gonna heal the warrior, and then 1 of the shaman is gonna heal the mage, because usually the mage is the one that has some issue. So that seems to be working, so we're happy about that. I think it is. And then what else? And then if I do 6 instead of 7, then the shamis are gonna just heal whoever's targeted. So if I target myself, so I can target whoever needs heals. Here it's all going to me. To the lead, but if I'm targeting a mob, then what happens is they heal themselves. So 7 is going to heal the tank and the mage, and 6 is gonna heal the shamans themselves, and that's about all we need. Okay, so we accept this quest. I use Ima, which is a kind of slightly newer version of Jumba, which is a thing for multiboxers. Okay, so let's just write. I forgot my bindings because I did not play for a while. Yeah, remember now. Okay, so as you can see, it's going fairly smoothly. Usually the mage is like just over doing better than the chamois in term as an arcane mage. Mostly it has to do with me not really having optimized the rotations. I really like the shaman lava burst. It's really the casting animation is really pretty, I think. So yes, here there's some. I think this is the instance where there's some rather annoying the green stuff in the background. They are slow moving, but quite deadly, poisonous thingy-majingies. Hold on 1 second. Hear my phone in the background. I hope the stream sound quality is okay, irrespective of my French accent, I guess. But, so on 5, I have an AOE kind of thing. Maybe I should lower the sound. That's probably one thing I should do. And I should hear myself before I die. Okay, so that's good. Yeah, I apologize, the sound is probably picking up both from the microphone and from the game sound settings. I'll check that in a bit. Okay, so here is where basically those guys you have to kite them, you have to slow them down. I think I have slow setup somewhere. As a key binding, I think minus. Is it minus? See, that's where the racial is. So this is Haymaker's, the racial from the Kul-Tirans, and it's pretty good for that. I've I leveled my high mountain torrent recently, and I suffered from the Kul-Tirans on the other side that were using Haymaker to throw people off the bridge, of mid in Eye of the Storm, that kind of stuff. Okay, so we're gonna do this. I'm not really doing the so we're gonna run. You kind of have to run on those guys. If you don't run, bad things happen. Like you get a lot of poison damage and so on. I'm trying to remember where I put my slow. I think it's the mage is a slow. Let's see. Okay, so we killed this. Let's see. Is the mage having a slow? Yeah, equal is a slow. Okay, so I should use equal. Okay, so equal. Yeah, equal is both my interrupt and the slow. Spam a bit some chain lightning, which we got fairly recently, and then when we only have one guy, we just do the normal rotation. So when I press one on the on the warrior, it's just like doing some thunderclap. The other ones are doing their flame shock, the shamans. And the mage is doing okay, where am I going? Am I going the right place? Yes, I'm going the right place. Okay, I missed my chance there. So the problem is with multiboxing is well, at least when you're doing it my way, there's more sophisticated way, but I never got around to do the more fancy stuff. So I just try to pick spells on each key binding that sort of make sense and apply them in sequence, like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, knowing that 5 is for AoE and 1, 2, 3 is the usual build-up. Okay, so here we have to go destroy this before it create too much crap. Okay, so that's not gonna go well because they're gonna keep coming because we're not very good at picking targets. See? Okay, so this is gonna be a wipe. Might as well destroy it for next time. Okay, so at least the next time it will be better. The mage is not dead actually. So it might not be completely. Okay, so then let's use that last stand. Why am I not? What's going on? I know what's going on. I was like typing like an idiot. Okay, that was like very very bad. Okay, so who is not dead? KTS2 is not dead. So here Let's resurrect one guy. Actually, don't we have a thing that resurrects everyone at once? I thought we learned that recently. Anyways, let's resurrect. Yeah, so that was not very good. We're not gonna use our reincarnation, it's fine. So what did I do wrong there? Yeah, I was interrupted all the time and then I did not pay attention to some AoE damage, I guess. So let's have them heal themselves, then heal the other two. That's not a... Yeah, so I was saying I have a fairly primitive setup. And I'm not going very fast either, but I'm enjoying my time, which is, I think, what matters. Usually the looting has improved in World of Warcraft, such as its AoE looting now. When Classic comes out, it's not going to be the same. Problem is just the trash pools. It's not gonna be too good. Actually, sometimes the bosses can be easier, and I suppose I could CC the mage. Could CC. I don't know if I got an X yet on the shamans, but. Isn't that a pretty mug? Okay, so where are we going? Finally, we're getting to the... Actually, there's only 2 bosses here. Huh, interesting. It's kind of a long way to get there, but... It's a slow cast, the chain lightning. It takes a while to get done. So is my spammable like repeat cast. Keep mining. Okay, so now there's that guy there. Yeah, I remember that fight. Okay, so first let's aggro all those little guys. There's some poison. I'm gonna die. No, he's gonna die. Is it poison? I should probably remove the poison or something. Okay, so now we have no mana left, which is what the mage is for. I mean, in theory, you can. That's funny, the health is not good. What's going on? Get poisoned or something? What's happening? Okay, so this fight, yeah, so he splits up instead of dying into little things and then recombines, I think, if I remember. Let's see. Let's see if we can do this. It'd be nice to not wipe. So here I'm doing those chain lightnings, but it's actually not going very well because my binding for AoE for the mage is actually the Nova, I mean Arcane Explosion, and that's not really the right one when at the distance like this. And maybe I should heal myself before I die. Okay, so far it's going, as you can see, fairly well. I mean, it better be because we have all the heirlooms. I have 92 out of 93 heirlooms. Missing the Brawlers Guild one. This is my newest mount. Yeah, so heirlooms, if I filter all classes, yes, 92 out of 93. Really happy about that. So did we get anything useful? Trinket, no, because for trinkets we already have trinkets. Okay, so we did this. We killed the boss, yes, and now we're gonna go to the second boss. And I think there's some more of those poison things, so what I should do is leave those guys behind a tiny bit and then run around and get those guys there. Yes, I did get poison. And then no, they do get poison too. That's annoying. Why do they get poison? I need to find my and it doesn't seem like I'm getting it did not seem like I was getting the chain lightning on all the shamans. So let's check this. This shaman has chain lightning on 5. This shaman has it on 5. This shaman has it on 5. Yes. So it's all good. Oh, I forgot the 10 master. Yes. I'm supposed to. You see that it's pretty. I'm supposed to do this 9 before we start, and then you can see all the. Excuse me. The Kul-Tiran totems have that cute marine look. Because the Kul-Tirans are sea people. Okay, so next time we'll try to remember to drop our totems, such as the shamans can be more effective a tiny bit. See, the mage is still still doing better. Maybe at level 40 we can do some questing and so on, or some running around in the wild. Because we'll get an epic mount at that at that level. Oops, I should heal. Annoying. This time it seems like it's working. Oops, I should heal. PvP would be fun, but Blizzard has decided that there's no follow and no. I mean, maybe I guess if I attack one person. Oh, I'm sorry, it's late here. Okay, so let's finish this, and then we call it a good initial day. A tiny bit, and then kill this thing. Yay! One more. So I have, when I hit Alt F, it follows. Okay, and this is the last boss. Yay! The second and last boss. Let's put our pretty totems. Yay! We now have 12 totems out. Because they don't stack unlike in classic, so that's gonna be nice. See, the casting is pretty cool. Until we get 4 ready. Start again. 1, 2, 30. Some heals. we got to level 36. What did I learn? Deep wound and ignore pain. Interesting. And then we can complete that quest, which is also gonna help. That's good. Okay, so here we learned a new spell. Deep wound. Deep wound. How come I don't have that? Ignore pain. Fight the pain. Ignoring 7. Just guess what that one is. Devastated and revenge also cause bleed. Cool. Fight the pain. Ignoring 50% of damage taken. So that's a preventive thing. Yeah. It's kind of a self-heal. I can put it here, or I could put it here with my last stand, but that's oh, it takes rage though. Consumes a lot of rage. Well, maybe I can leave it there. So let's see if they learned anything. Earth Elemental. Yes, excellent. Okay, so with that, I think things are gonna get a lot easier. It's a long cooldown, but now if there's any problem, we'll have a lot of. I should probably put it on a rotation so they don't all do it at the same time. But for now, I'm gonna put it on the same key binding, like kind of a panic key binding. It didn't go somewhere, it went there. It's not really useful. What I'm working doing here. Okay, so this one is good. Time master, you put it there. Huh, what do I have there? Wind shear, disrupt, concentration, yes. I should not have water walking at this spot. I should have. Yeah, so I need to set up some of the key bindings to not be on all of them, but on a rotation. So for the interrupts, that way I can rotate instead of spending them all. And likewise for this, for the haymaker, it should be one at a time. So I'll have to do that at some point. Okay, so let's see, what did the mage learn? Ah, the mage is not learning anything. Oh, okay, too bad. What happens on? What happens? When do we learn something new? Slow fall. That's going to be very useful when we need to travel around. Cool. And then arcane power level 40. So at 40 we should have that thing that gives a big boost. Should check eventually the other spec spell. What do we get there? We get combustion. That's nice. On frost we get icy veins. Okay. Well, so here we go. We got this done. Just have to check if any of the loot was yeah, we have to open the satchel. So is any of the loot? No, there's no interesting loot. Okay. So let's see what we got there. A ring, we don't need rings because we have the 2 heirloom rings, so that's not useful for him. Let's see what happens here. We get a cape, which is also not useful, and we get a necklace, which is also not useful. The useful things would be hands and feet, but apparently this is not in the cards for this. Okay, so we should first back or leave the instance, I guess. So it's gonna be convenient if we'll repair at the same time and sell all the gray stuff. Okay, so everything is solved. I'll do the cleanup later, I guess. I should take these enchanting recipes. For now, I'm just gonna sell everything. This is kind of useless. No, this is good. I should clean up the rest, but I don't really feel like it now. Same, so that ring we don't need. The truffle, it's definitely not worth this amount of money. Well, maybe I should keep it just in case. So the other chamois, we'll sell this. We should mail this log box. And the third chamois, sell this. The price on the auction house make no sense pretty much. Like they are high, but then nothing sells, and even if you undercut by a lot, it still doesn't sell. So I don't know what's up with the economy right now, but it's not working very well. And on this, I'm gonna call it a day. And that was Maraudon, with our donut level. Did we get an achievement? We should have got an achievement, right? Oh, no, you only get the achievement after we do the last part, I'm guessing. Yes. So yeah, so we'll get the achievement after we requeue the next one. So not now, but it's fine. I'm gonna swap this and this. So then when I do that, the leader has will have a different mount. They're all horses, but yeah, that's pretty cool. The hat is the color is a bit off, but it has a skull on it, so that's why. And then I put the blood cell and mirror title on all of them because I got that done a long time ago. I think it was quite a grind to get that title, but that lets me buy the hat, buy that awesome flag there, which is a toy. So anyway, if you have any questions about anything, please ask or put a comment. And I look forward to answering. And thank you, everyone. I'm gonna end the stream now. Bye.